Peace and blessings. What do you think our ancestors will be thinking about us right now? If there actually was a heaven, and that they're looking down, cascading their eyes across the global plane, dealing with the present day situation of the black man, woman, and child here on this globe. What do you think they will be thinking right now? Would they be pleased with our activity? Would they be pleased with the fact that we have progressed a little within this society that we call home? Would they be pleased with the record numbers of murders and annihilation of self that we have exhibited since we adopted that thug, savage, animal mentality that white supremacy has placed on us? And that's not to say that prior to us coming here in America that we didn't indulge in any type of behavior that would be looked upon as wrong. But today's massacres, as we see it televised and amplified upon our media devices, is different from when we're taking over territories and making them assimilate to a certain empire, a certain growth of whatever civilization that is growing at that particular time, under whatever reign that is at the helm, and the ideal that reign is trying to implement to those people, of rebellious people. What would you think they be thinking about you individually? The people that laid down their lives so that we can have these little advancements, this little freedom, this little education that we clutch so closely, these dollars that we just reign and disregard as we disrespect life itself. We disrespect true wealth. We think just because we have commas that negates our responsibility to integrity to our people. What do you think your ancestors will be thinking of you as we sitting here parading ourselves like fools day in and day out for the oppressors' amusement? What do you think they will be thinking as we sit here and we allow ourselves to enter into games, traps, if you will, that take us away from our family and responsibilities and duties? Knowing and understanding that we are in an impoverished situation, and that they were impoverished as well, but they fought out of it, and they was willing to give their life to fight up out of it. They wouldn't fight amongst each other unless you was for the oppressor's cause. But those who are fighting the same fight, they banded together and created a coalition to fight the oppressor and his people. This is what happened throughout time. But we disregard and we disrespect our ancestors over and over and over again by having little bickers amongst ourselves about who's the top dog in the kennel. Who's the know-all? Who's the leader of this movement and that movement? Who cares? Who cares? Because we have yet to gain what we need to gain. We have yet to fucking pull ourselves into actually building and rebuilding Black Wall Street and creating not a Wall Street, but a wall nation of black businesses, brown businesses, red businesses, yellow businesses, and even white businesses that scattered amongst each other and feeding off of each other, living in peace and harmony with each other. We see certain clothes and we automatically attribute it to something of low quality because it has a black face or a black name that is associated. We love the symbolism, we throw our fists up, but do we patronize them? Do we go in and purchase something to consume for ourselves? Or will we run straight to the white man? Straight to Nike, straight to Adidas? When you have people of color that's making the same type of shoe, the same type of accessory, if not more beautiful. What they're doing is coming into our hood and then taking ideas, taking it back to their scientists, their manufacturers, and creating ideas and then selling it back to us, and we be like, wow, I never thought of that. Really? Would our ancestors be happy at that? Would our ancestors be happy that we are continually allowing ourselves to be bogged down by laws that are contrary to human life? No, they wouldn't. They gave their life for it. They fought against it. By any means necessary, they fought against it. So are we living in the presence of our ancestors? Are we? Ask yourself. Because I ask myself that daily. What can I do to give back? What can I do to show my ancestors, hey, I get it. Hey, your work was not in vain. That's what I do every day. Silver Gorilla Apparel. You see it so damn much, you hear it so damn much, you get tired of it. So what? Because I'm doing my damn job. I'm here to educate. I'm here to motivate. I'm here to inspire my people to be greater than they ever were. These youngins that's running around us, I grabs them up. Yo, think before you act. Because the world, the civilization that has been created around you, wants you to become reactionary so they can start picking you the fuck up and placing you in institutions or putting all types of medication to subdue your intelligence. Our jobs as parents, our jobs as adults, as the mature ones, as the sages, as the prophets that walks amongst you, is to rein in all that untapped potential. I liken myself to Professor Xavier and the mutants, how he gathered all the mutants together, that Powers was going crazy, and what he did, reined them in and focused, and they became superheroes. Some were villains, some was heroes. That's what we are to be. I'm not looking to be a leader. If I get classified as one, fine, dandy, whatever. But what I want to be is just a model of somebody who hit ground bottom. And I don't think motherfuckers know what ground bottom really is. It just ain't when you on drugs or when you in poverty and all the things that we look at as inhibitors to everything that we look for as successful. Success as something that's a polar opposite. Ground zero is the launch and starting point. It's the launch pad. You on the bottom, only place you can fucking go is up. You don't stay there. You don't dig even further down. You go the fuck up. And that's just coming into the realization who the fuck you are, your power, the potential that you possess. Start nurturing that potential. Grab these little seeds up. Nurture their potential. Do not tell them that they're going to grow up to be nothing. You know what I mean? Ask them what they want to be. And then nurture them in that direction. Encourage them to become greater than you ever were. Don't be jealous because they are. You give them everything, every tool possible to make sure that happens. As our ancestors did us. And it's embedded in our genetics. Our genetic coding has every essential element in the universe, and on those elements is inscribed like the hieroglyphics in tombs, information that will, and education that will show us how to reach the pinnacle of man, or pinnacle of mind. Because black man and black mind is synonymous. There's nothing negative about black. To the contrary, black is all positive. White is the absence of all color, absence of all purity. Black is pure because black it involves, it encapsulates everything, and everything has a bit of melanin in it. Black is ubiquitous. It's powerful. It reaches from one end of the spectrum to the very next end of the spectrum, and it's all in between. So when you look at this, when you wonder and marvel at this, you look at all the skills that we'll be able to take and create civilizations out of. They put us in the most god-awfulest places in the planet, on the planet. And we create civilizations out of that they still emulate and steal from. Because you can't kill black. You can kill this physical body, but the spirit, the black spirit, lives on. That's the beauty of our ancestry. That's the beauty of our DNA. That's the beauty of our genetics. So whatever religious text that you subscribe to or whatever, that's what they came to teach you. That's what it's teaching. It's not about this one God. No. The one God is when radically now cipher, when man, the black mind, become unified again. Because like the fingers on my hand, fingers on this hand, the toes, the digits, the legs, arms, heart, chest, all those are individual pieces that serve particular functions for the body. But what do? They work together to make the body whole and have the ability to thrive, have the ability to adapt in any situation. That's the God you're looking for. The God you're seeing in the mirror. So I want to thank you, ancestors, for waking me up. And hopefully this right here wakes some others up. Silver Gorilla Apparel. Ride with us. Keep an eye out for us. It's coming. And you're going to look at, what's happening in Baltimore? What's shaking and baking in Baltimore? You'll find out what's we building. Because the media may portray us as being hungry for thuggism, hungry for destruction and all that. No. The destruction that we seek is to dismount and usurp a power source that is being poisonous to our people. We wanted to destroy that. And it's a lot of energy out there, that young angst that needs to be reined in and focused. Pour our talents, our intellect, our courage into that force and move with it. Silver Gorilla Apparel, baby. Power to the people. Knowledge to the gods and earths. Peace.